Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Kuna. Let's see here. Lionel, what's up? I've been getting some new sounds for us, of course. Since you're here early, I show you what I've been working on. If it works. There we go. Psych. Save and reopen. Oh, it's glitch in the matrix. Welcome, Bella. Bella. How's everybody's energy today? Task bar. Bonk. There you go. It keeps not memorizing the settings. Of course, we have the new swag from Brother Arrow Eyes, as you can see. Swag. Let's see here. Shout out to, he said, belated birthday gift. Support your communities. Oh. Let's focus on 50K. I had to take a break today. Welcome, Susan. Let's see, got a little glitchiness on here. Stop and start again. Stop. There we go. Let's see how this works. Let's get the chat on the screen. There we go. More dialing things in. Yeah, I've been doing triples. Right? 2 Amazon delivery. 1 live stream, and then tomorrow I have sound bath, and then sound bath, Oh, thank you, Jason. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you for all your support, by the way. I would like to be here more when it's possible. Thank you. Yeah, check. But this is Brother Arrow Eyes merch. And he gave me some necklace choices. Welcome, Michael. We got neighborhood. This is one he gave me. And some stickers, so grateful for. But what I have been cultivating before the stream, like, man, I need to make the music, I need to upgrade. I need to bring the music to next level. Like, what we got going on is amazing. The music's been great. And also, I've been making rap on the side, just kind of coming up with lyrics so that if I make any trap song, I could rap on it later for a TikTok short. And okay, so what we got going on is this is the ode. That's what we got. But of course I've been focusing more on lo-fi. You know, we do the, so I added this. This is what we've been using, but I added the, do I like saying, do you like playing the flutes? Yeah. So that's the new thing. I added some ambience. I need to fade out on that. Can you play? You like to play the flute or what? Thank you, brother. Shout out to Arrow Eye Spiritual Sounds. I gotta rep the Mystic Village spiritual sound. Thank you for the. This is that new age. This is that new generation, you know. So thank you for your blessings, and we got the stickers, a couple. And the beautiful note, so thank you so much. to screenshot me to represent, you can. I'm a good promoter. So, right, so the vision, the general vision for the music is again, thank you for the birthday gift. Check out the Arrow Eyes merch store. that's kind of what I've been working on, adding the shout out. Welcome, Sister Christy. We got Bella. What's up? Here we go. Welcome, Laura. Also, I'm trying some new synthesizer instruments here. Let's see if I can mute and hide that. Yes, I'm not on Insight Timer anymore, but I'm online still while doing Amazon delivery. So grateful for all your support. Thank you for all the gifting. Thank you too for the roses and the heart. Me also, again, thank you to Brother Arrow Eyes, shining. Okay, ooh. Okay, the light. Check out his merch. Here's some instruments. Just a couple, not too many. Just a couple. Yeah, whenever you do throat chanting, it doesn't look like you're moving your mouth a lot because you're not singing from your mouth. You're singing. Yeah, like a ventriloquist, basically. Same technique. Like when you om, you're oming from your stomach. Maybe in the beginning you don't, because you don't. As you breathe deeper, and then you learn to eventually vocal fry, which takes every day. You have to do it every day to. I know that I can get to the next level if I just fry my throat every day, which will hurt for a good while, but I'll unlock the next octave consistently, right? I can. Why would you train it? That's a good question. It's because you want to keep improving yourself so that you're not rigid in life and boring as hell and uninspiring. Just because you can do one thing great keep improving, or else you become rigid, uninspiring, boring as hell. Like, so that's the vocal fry. You can hear it. It's like whenever it's called cold start. Welcome, Melissa. Do we need to babysit you? Whenever somebody starts a conversation, TF, the F is this. You have to have some boundary because you know there's some children coming in here. If you don't have boundaries from the beginning, people start acting up. You already know. Routines and consistency aren't a bad. Of course not. That's why you have to clarify yourself when you talk about things. A lot of people focus too much on how they define that word. Many people talk a bunch of words, but they don't go out of their way to explain the detail. It's like some people, sometimes we see two definitions to the same word when we're talking about knowledge and wisdom, and a lot of teachers don't clarify it, and so people don't care. They just like to hear pretty stuff, positive vibes only, yo. And so that's why you have a bunch of confused people who aren't happy. They're in the matrix. Free your mind. I've been waiting for you. To love your damn self, of course. Oh, what the? Yeah, because I realized I needed a little bit more ambient music. Welcome, Transcend. I got Odette. Which we do have. And we make it every time, right? So I moved this so that y'all can see me mess with this a bit here. Morpheus, where are you? Follow the white rabbit.
We don't have much time. You want to love your damn self or not, damn it? Or are you gonna keep arguing with your husband every day? No one in particular. I choose unhappy life, he says. We already know, you don't have to tell us. Oh. Interesting, right? I call this one space exploration. The Addams Family. See, you get an Addams Family's inspiration. Dun 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 dun. I'm like, dude. He says, do y'all realize that the movie The Matrix was actually Mr. Smith who was the one and not Neo? You can believe whatever you want to believe. But your life can still be the same. Great. Neo's Agent Smith, what about your damn life? The same? More philosophy. Read cookbook but no cooking again. Maybe Agent Smith, maybe Neo was that chocolate chip cookie. That's what the Oracle get. You want some chocolate chip cookie? And then his life changed. He found out he was the one after he dropped some, right? He microdosed with that. Maybe it was an edible. Maybe he was tripping the whole time. He says, you're missing my point. Maybe there is no point. Free your mind. Mr. Smith literally calls the Oracle mother in the third film. I just watched number 1. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5 is entertainment. The first one has some wisdom. The rest was just they're trying to create more plot because they're trying to sell, right? The Pier one was the first one. That's why it's called The Seed. Right. Yeah. That's why I like the action in the second one because I like seeing like a billion Mr. Smith. You know what I mean? Like, yo, yeah, dance on that pole. Kick everybody on that pole. And then you're like, man, this kind of too crazy. He's flying and stuff. How the heck you flying? Like, how you flying? First one, there was no fly. They jump over stuff, but flying, kind of like, man, you're on Goku level now. You know what I'm saying? You're like Goku now. The first one, okay, jumping over a building, okay, they didn't do that all the time and stuff, you know. The first one was the best. It blew my mind. Yeah. Neo was flying in the first one. At the end, but you thought it was a joke. You're like, wait, what? You're like, wait, what? Right at the end, I was confused. I'm like, bam, bam, bam. I think you can say it. There's too much sprinkle, not enough cupcake. You know what I'm saying? Too much sprinkle, not enough cupcake. It's like the cupcake a little bit, and then the extra frosting and sprinkle, because not enough content in there. So they focus more on the graphic and animation. Whenever I hang out with a certain friend, I noticed she's always touching my hair randomly. If you're hanging around with somebody who doesn't have boundaries with you, you don't have to hang out with them again. Really? Yeah, if you're hanging around with people who don't respect, first you have to also, hey, can you please stop touching my, because some people do the same thing to me, because why? I'm nice. But whenever it gets annoying, you have to let them know. That's why raising your voice is not bad when you, right, when you use it. Like, yo, can you please stop touching my hair? And the thing is, if they don't know, if you communicate, what kind of friend don't know? You have to have a healthy boundary to maintain good friendship, right? Because if they do that with your hair, they're doing that with other things. Yeah. Right.
That's why I hang out with people who learn to be happy independently. Then they come into your life, you're already happy, you don't need each other. But whenever you don't love yourself, then you become really clingy and annoying. And that's how you lose friends, by being too clingy because you don't learn to love yourself. That's why this community, the happy people, they just come with purity. They don't expect much. The people whose emotion up and down all the damn time is because they don't know how to love themselves and they're highly codependent. It's possible that it's flirting, but possibly it's because you don't want it, or else you'd be like, yo, touch my hair more. You know what I mean? If it's flirting and you like it, I'm sure we would, it wouldn't be an issue. And sometimes people really want you, but you don't want them. When somebody has a romantic interest in you, they can't friend zone you. They don't know how to just be friend with you. This is my observation, because I have a lot of people who, I wouldn't say a lot of people, I've experienced, like, some people act a certain way because they just want to hook up, they want relationship with you and you don't, but they'll do anything, right? They'll do anything to get close to you, with maybe they have a chance with you. I've hung out with, both men and women who I'm just friends with, and then they think they think I'm romantically interested. I'm like, I thought we were just hanging out. Then I realized, no, so whenever I figure that out, then we never hang out again. Yeah. Because they're in it with other intention. And that's why being married, you don't have them issues. Exactly. Because when you're confident and you're happy with yourself, people want you. When you're miserable, shoot, you'll take anything out of the pond. You're like, oh damn, it's a boot. Many people will settle for a damn boot. Oh shoot, I'll take you. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh shoot, it's a rusty bicycle. That's okay, better than nothing. Oh my god, it's a trolley from Fiesta. That was in there for 30 years. I'll take it. Huh? Dude, there's no Fiesta in this area no more. You'll still take it? That was back in the day, Fiesta. Right. Fiesta gone. They got replaced with the Chinese supermarket now. Off I-10. Fine, I'll take the boot. Okay, we'll just deal with the boot. No rusty trolley today. Okay, Diane. We got Grace and Peanut.
You on Facebook? What, you trying to isolate yourself again? Wait, didn't Random do the same thing? When you have to learn to process your energy when you got something going on. You have to learn to journal, pray, breathe. Oh, okay. My sister sent me some photos from Maine. She's on a vacation / remote working in Maine because she has a friend that has like a lake house or I don't know, a house in Maine. She said they the only Asians. I said, man, that town look like they don't have our people at all. And she's like, yeah, we're the only one. I'm like, I told her you do. And then she sent me a photo of like somebody playing like a cello, but it's really a violin, a viola. It's like a viola that's made into like, man, that looks like you're sipping on some English tea listening to that music. So we got this instrument that's new. More space, right? More outer space. That's the whole. More ambient, more. Morpheus. Follow the white bunny. Welcome, Captain. Maine definitely be the opposite of the dark, very opposite, yeah. The only thing I heard about Maine was they got a lot of lighthouses and they got a good lobster and they got good nature. And there's also lots of Caucasian there. That's all I know about it. And it looks very peaceful. I know, like, it's being in that kind of immersive nature, healing, right? Because it's just more winter be wintering hard. And yeah, I'm sure it's frozen up there. Right? You watch the Discovery Channel, and they're like doing the main. They're capturing the lobster or whatever they're doing up there. Fishing boat or whatever they do on Discovery today. Welcome back. Maine is the northeast part of the United States. Let's try the other instrument. This one is called Lost Memories, and I haven't named this one yet, but generally
Maybe lower the volume. Let's try to arp it a little bit. Not sure how I use it, but I think it will be more like lower frequency. Ooh, just like the intro to that. When you play like Call of Duty or Counter-Strike. Valve. It's got a dark Shout out to the Arrow Eyes merch. Check out his. Nice and stretchy. Thank you for the birthday gift. Looks like you got the flower of life. Got the necklace. I put a necklace on it too. You like this style better? Let's see. That's the reverb. I'm not doing any more lives on Insight Timer. It was glitchy, and then all the glitchiness made me miss some live streams. And so I can't. So you just have to be here instead. There's a lot of reverb in there. I'm trying to. Or delay. Maybe I can. That's usable right there. Oh, thank you. Shout out to your wife and you. Thank you for all the service that you give to humanity. They're both in human services, right? That's what you can say. Kind of like that. Double therapy in their house. Grateful that y'all can fall asleep to the vibes here. How do you heal from the fear of uncertainty? There's no such thing as certainty. You can plan for tomorrow, but anything could happen. But do the best that you can. Right? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but most of the time, nothing crazy happens. Okay, let me save this because I'm like, okay. Native American flute. What scale are we on? Let's go to... Well, let's change scales first. Fear of uncertainty is fear of the future, right? It's called the unknown. You can choose to learn to trust in your life or fear your life. Do you like to live in fear, doubt, and worry? If you don't like it, what are your other options? Trust yourself, and when things don't go your way, learn from them so that it can consistently go your way. But there's no 100% your way in your life. But most of the time, it's possible. You just have to pay attention to the people who have achieved consistent happiness. Same thing with money. If you're broke in your life, hang out with people who aren't broke, people who have financial responsibility, and then you'll be more financially responsible. It's actually that simple if you just learn the simple knowledge. Whenever I was disconnected from my life, I was hanging out at the bar, karaoke bar, and all these places more because that's where my vibration was. I didn't know better. But when you know better, you do better. Which you all heard, right? You heard. I recently saw a friend that I hadn't seen in a while. This is on YouTube. I had a nightmare with her in it where I was being RAP and no one in the room did anything. Do dreams mean anything? That means your life is not going your way if you're having those dreams. I had other dreams that she wasn't really my friend. Everything in your dream is about you. When you carry a lot of suffering, your dreams project more suffering. And you don't heal. You're still holding on to memories and pain from the past because you simply don't know what to do. So you just keep being sad and angry on a daily basis even though what happened is in the past. Most people don't know they can let go through forgiveness. But it's hard to forgive when people F your life up. But the person that's going to change your life is you choosing to let go of the things that don't serve you. So you have to hang around people who aren't victims of life and point finger. You have to hang around people who choose to be responsible for their happiness. Every day is a new chance to be your best self, which is the back. Again, so when you have really bad nightmares, look, here's the thing. Sometimes your dreams are going to be weird because that's the dream world. But when your dream's always negative and sad, that's because you are negative and sad. Why are you negative and sad? Because you don't know how to be positive and optimistic. But you know how to play Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto roleplay. And shopping on Shein. And you know how to shop like a billionaire. My birthday is today. And yesterday. And tomorrow too. Happy birthday to everyone. You woke up today, right? Happy birthday to everyone. Happy birthday to everyone. You woke up today, some people didn't. Gotta let it sink in a little bit. How am I? I'm good. I'm here. How are you? Alive and happy and genuinely happy. Is your happiness genuine? Have you checked in on yourself how you genuinely feel? Or do you just kind of not really think about it, brothers, sisters? I'm assuming you never have bad days. I mean, some days are difficult, but I always remember the moment. Yeah, because not every day is supposed to be good all the time, damn it. But most days are. That's real. Like, there's no such thing as I'm happy most of the time. And when I'm not, I just focus on solution aggressively. When you have a problem in your life, brothers and sisters, aggressively focus on solution, or else you'll just be smoking, playing games, watching YouTube, and the problem's still there. You see the issue? Or just focusing, Unfortunately, migrant. Shout out to Amber's grandma recently just transitioned 30 minutes ago. I guess we can play something for her. Here we go. somebody with motivation issue, find what you love. You have motivation. You're just forcing yourself to do what you think you need, but you don't really want to do it. When you find what you love, you're going to outwork everybody and succeed, but it's going to be difficult in the beginning because you're doing what you love. If you don't know what you love, explore what you love. You can't just sit still, do nothing, and expect to find what you love. Go out there and figure it out, damn it. And remember, you don't have to love it at first. No comparing. You just have to slowly follow things you like, which lead to things you love. In the beginning, you choose nothing that you like because you just follow what makes the money. When you don't do what you even like, you need to smoke and drink more and entertain more because you don't even like what the hell you do, but you do it anyways. I'm not telling you to quit. I'm telling you, slowly find what you love and move towards that. Slowly build. Sometimes the side quest is more interesting because the side quest is really the main quest. Right? You didn't know you were gonna like. You didn't know, right? You didn't know it's possible to make the side thing the main thing because it's too good to be true. But what if it can be true? Maybe you don't like the main journey, but it's trying to teach you if you don't like it, you can change directions in life. But it may piss your right? Number one, make sure it makes some sort of money because you have to survive. Right? Make sure there's a way to make it. The thing is, you can make anything make money, but stand on your principles and values. Don't be a sellout, okay? Like Jerry McDonald right there. That's called manipulation. Right, that's called scamming people. Like, really? Right, so you have to stand on your principle. There's no shortcut to success. The people who take the shortcut, oftentimes it leads to getting effed over later. All the time you see it. All the time, look at all the meme coin rug pull everywhere. Hawk to a coin, what happened? When you do the wrong thing, it leads to the wrong life. But when you stay true to your integrity and do the right thing, it leads to a good life. There is no easy path, brothers, sisters. There's no easy path. But when you find what you love, I used to want to be an animator, but my artwork went downhill. You have to know your why more than your wants. Why do you want to do that? I love helping people. Why? Because I learned to help myself be happy, and it was so amazing. And then to be able to see somebody's eyes from depression to joy, I live for that. It's beyond money, right? But if you just think only about money, your life becomes more material and surface level. There's nothing wrong with money. It's just there's something greater than money, which is love, wisdom, peace and joy, respect, compassion. But some will learn the hard way because we've been deceived to think that getting more money is going to make your life better. It's not about the money. It's about the balance and harmony in life. Make your life work. If you truly wanted to, if deep down you love to be a business owner, follow that dream. If deep down you want to be a yoga teacher, follow that dream. Deep down you want to be a spiritual leader, follow that dream. Right? Deep down, if you want a mobile pet grooming business because you like to work with animals, know that you have to work with human beings too. Don't try to avoid human beings. Learn to work with people. You just have to have boundaries with some people. I know, I had to now. Because the people is who pays you. But you have to have boundary with manipulative, toxic people. Thank you, Jacqueline and Mace. Thank you, Brother Aerolines. Thank you for all the blessings. Stay grounded. Stay centered. You don't have to be perfect. But let me know if you find somebody perfect, okay? I just haven't met one. Let me know. They speak of perfect people, just haven't met one. Because the imperfection is the creative expression that you are. Right? Imagine if everybody was all perfect and the same. That's boring as hell. Nothing to talk about because we're all perfect already. Got no problems to talk about. You woke up, oh, your day's perfect. Your thoughts are perfect. Of course. Good night, Diane. Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with perfect people. I think you mean it's just more some people fit in more masculine style of things because that's what they practice. Nothing wrong with it. It's more competitive elitism. There's a place for that. There's a place for compassion too. Just follow what works for you. Because competition can bring about, it pushes you to be better. What's the hardest part of becoming your truest self? Hardest, your truest self. You have to ask somebody who has become their truest self. Me, I just play the keyboard. Enjoy the moment. This moment is enough for me. And help others relax and enjoy the music. But I have to ask, why do we have to make our truest self difficult? Why do we have to focus on how hard it is? Maybe it's been easy the whole time. We just make it difficult because we don't know what is the truest self. Maybe. Sometimes the word truest self can be an ego. The truest self. In the Buddhist culture, your truest self doesn't exist. That's why it's called your truest self. It's so deep that you can't even describe it. But some people may call it kundalini, kundalini.
cultivation, fully self-realized Lama, Christ-conscious being, enlightenment, Kai Wu, supreme awakening. Like that Super Saiyan level 4 right there, man. Oh, shoot. Why stop at 4? Let's go to number 5. Just help people, brothers, sisters. When you find your genuine happiness, realize it, help others. When your happiness is genuine, you can teach others. When your happiness is not genuine, you have a hard time helping others because your work is incomplete. Everybody's doing their best to heal themselves and live a peaceful life. Hang out with people who is of your future. If you hang around with people who are negative, your future becomes negative. Yeah. Tell me your friends and I will tell you your future. The first time I heard that concept was from that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The people you surround yourself with the most will tell us your future. If you hang around a bunch of miserable, lonely, sad, and single people, that's what you get. And those people you may call your best friends. Or your husband. I mean, it could be anybody. Friend is more relatable. This is called a major pentatonic scale. Let's go to the regular pentatonic, a regular major scale. The entirety of the self-exploration journey is to evolve. I mean, it's different for everybody. Some people will say, no, the entirety of the self-exploration journey is to be present. Somebody else could be saying to be obedient to Jesus Christ. Somebody could just say, I just want to take care of my cat and dog and make sure their life is happy. Who's right? Do what makes you genuinely happy. That's what matters. The genuine part is the difficult part. Are you genuinely happy? Or do you just know a lot of philosophy about happiness? Lots of politics or religious belief? More information. Thank you for 50,000 likes, by the way. Muchos gracias. It's Saturday night and I hear a helicopter at midnight.
It could be a police copter or an emergency helicopter, usually. But more likely, bad boy, bad boy. He says, many perceptions are pertaining to one truth, pure existence stemming from love. Yes, and actually doing it. And then helping others actually feel the love. We can talk about it. Like, that's great knowledge. One love, yay, everybody heard one love. But how many actually practice it on a daily basis? Know what I'm saying? That's the main issue. So many philosophers, many teachers, but how many helped their community feel genuine peace and happiness? A lot of communities just get caught up in politics and everybody's actually not happy. We just pretend to be. But the genuinely people, the genuine happiness people, shout out to the genuine people who are happy. Because you make the world more happy, but the people who pretend to be happy, they always look for a fight. They always look to change others. They're always trying to get you to come to their side, whether it's politics, whether it's religious, whether it's their view. But they don't lead by example. That's why they have to try to convince you to believe, because their energy and action is not genuine, or else you would naturally want to hang out around them more. Right, because when your energy is genuinely good, people want to be around you. And then if you're interested in building a life with somebody, you attract quality people. And you learn to choose quality people into your inner circle. And you don't have enough time to have too many people in your inner circle. So you have to choose wisely. Or you end up having a lot of manipulative people around you, just using you and smiling at you. Watch out for the snake. When it's your own family, they're there to teach you something because you have karma involved with them. Without your family, you would not exist. That's why they say honor your father and mother. Why? Because you wouldn't even be alive if your father and mother did not help assist in bringing you here. Right, when it's your friend, there's less karma because you didn't grow up with them, they didn't feed you, they didn't change your diaper. But I never asked to be born. I didn't ask to be born. Who says you were born to begin with on a spiritual level? Maybe you're already one with everything. Your human existence is born, but the spiritual reality, we're all one energy. I never asked to be born, but here you are. Right? Being born is called the past. To think that you didn't ask to be born does nothing other than more philosophy. Okay, you were born. Say thank you. Now you don't like it, make your existence better. Or else you just end up focusing on everything else but happiness. You know what I mean? Which is why a lot of unhappy people focus a lot on politics and philosophy, because it's an escape way to just make your brain not realize you're unhappy. So a lot of people end up being loopy and they roll a fat one and smoke it. Or they end up partaking in more plant medicines that they don't need, so that they can keep clouding their mind from how they really feel. You can really poison yourself with more news, politics, philosophy, secret government, and conspiracy truth and conspiracy theory, and the ancient pyramid of Giza, the Anunnaki, the aliens, the Pleiadians. And then you're still unhappy, but there's a lot to watch and think about. My cat wants to come in. I only have my cat here for about 1 week because my sister went to Maine. So. How about poisoning themselves when they hate conspiracy theory? No, they don't. It's not that they hate conspiracy theory. The issue is that they hate. There's nothing wrong with conspiracy theory. It's just more about the hate. So you can hate negative things, you're still hate. Yeah, that's it. Because there is a lot of truth that's like, oh my gosh, right? But sometimes we can focus on a bunch of information that doesn't actually improve our life, but we feel we're in on some secret about the shadow government, and right, there's this shadow government, and right, the Anunnaki came to the planet. Remember Sikarai and Sitchin? Remember? Right? The 13th planet. It's like sometimes some people know so much about that, but they don't even know if they're happy or not, because they're just busy being in the world of, like, their brain is just constantly on things that don't help with their happiness. And for them to like keep functioning on that level, right, we start smoking more and drinking more to cope with our mind that's highly active, right? What you focus on, you grows, yeah. And the thing is, sometimes we focus on things that we want to. This cat's name is Annie. Yeah. Some people are already stuck in their mental health, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with exploring like shadow government and all this stuff. But just make sure that you're actually happy, right? There's a lot of wild things about the planet, right? There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of, like, right? But you can also explore all these things and hate your life at the same time. Make sure you enjoy your life at least. Is it bad to base happiness on spending time with a certain person, or should it come from me? Happiness is something you already have. If you need to be happy, codependency is not bad, except if you don't love yourself first. If your cup's empty and you don't know how to fill your own cup, right? Nobody. If you need somebody else to fill your cup for you when you're done drinking it all, then now you don't know how to fill your own damn cup. But when you learn to fill your cup, you don't need somebody to fill that cup for you. Do you believe cats amplify energy? We're all one energy. Everything has energy. It's about how is it coming from a fear-based or love-based intention. She was trying to come in the other day. I'm like, yeah, she's a lot nicer now. Before, she was not this nice, but she doesn't like her body to be rubbed too much. Siamese, yeah. It's, when I began to be more happy in my life, I started asking, where does happiness come from? Can this be happiness? And I started making it more simple. Can happiness be as simple as just eating this taco? So I ate the taco and I'm like, man. So I'm like, can I be happy without eating that taco? Is the happiness inside of the taco? Right, I start contemplating. Then I realized, dude, I can be happy without go-karting, because I used to do K1 karting, but it was kind of expensive, but I enjoy it, right? It's fun. I'm like, is the happiness inside of the go-kart? Is it in the tires? Is it in the gasoline? Right? Is happiness the dopamine? Thank you for the resub. Thank you for 10 months, Fairy. Thank you so much. And thank you, Stargazer. I think it was 3 months from you. Thank you so much. Right. I start asking, like, can I be happy without the damn can I be happy now without the go-kart? Right. So I tried it. What's stopping me from deeply enjoying now? Can I just let myself be completely happy? Can you feel completely miserable yet still be happy? You can pretend to be one, and then you can pretend to be happy while being miserable, which is what leads to self-deletion. That's why you want to be deeply honest to people, so that it prevents people from deleting themselves. That's why we're deeply real in here, because being real prevents a lot of bad mental health and all these things. That's why we keep it 100 in here. You could pretend to be happy, and deep down you feel like a failure, and your life falling apart, you can't get it back together, and all these things. I adjusted the audio. You go out? Do you need a spot? No.
she's definitely gonna come back again. She's like, oh, I got my Pokestop. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got a Pokestop. Like, a lot of people come here for Pokestop also, you know. Positive vibes, shoo. Pretending is a waste of energy. Yeah, but when you don't know, the thing is, when you're acting happy, and many people don't know better, because they don't want to be embarrassed, right? You don't want to tell everybody your marriage is falling apart. Everybody else looks like they have a good marriage, but behind closed doors. All right, so that's the sad part. We don't want to be noticed that our life's miserable, so we go, yeah, everything's fine with my marriage. How's your day? I'm great today. How are you? I'm great. But deep down, some days you're sad. And you don't want to tell people, today I'm sad. My life's kind of falling apart. People don't socialize like that unless they're your community. And that's what this is, right? Here, we treat each other like a village, like brothers and sisters. And there's no strings attached. You don't have to be religious to be here. You just show up as you are. But you could be religious and be here, right? It's just more about learning that not everyone's really religious, but some people are. Not everyone is spiritual. Some people are. But we all want to be happy. Yay! That's why I focus on, are you genuinely happy? Because you can be happy because you got a new car, or after the first couple of months the new car's bored, you gotta find a new car part now, get the lip kit, change the exhaust, get an air intake filter, right? Get some new rims and tires, of course. Now you're bored. Let's go street racing. Yeah, let's go do some rally. Or I'm bored now. Let's just get a PS5. So we end up doing a lot of things, but that happiness is quickly dissolving and fleeting. How to ask your family that I want to help them, but I think I need to help myself first. Exactly. When you learn to when your happiness is deep and genuine, you're naturally going to help everyone around you. Don't skip your family. A lot of people, right? But before getting that, right? Because whenever you're great, when your energy, when your vibes are good and it's long lasting, you become you naturally heal others because it's genuine. But when your healing is not deep and genuine, you just wear an organite and obsidian to protect yourself. Then you get, from time to time, you go get a card reading. When you're bored, you go buy some more stones you don't need, right? And then you go to Coachella here and there, and then you just dress different. You wear boho clothing now. You dress spiritual, act spiritual, talk spiritual. But the depth of the joy is not deep. That's why it's hard to transfer when you don't have anything to share. So the people around you, like your family, think you're not right? They just think, oh, this is just a phase. This is some BS. Oh, he's just going through a phase, right? But when you start to raise your vibration, and you gain wisdom, and you start using wisdom, and your family starts to see, your life's actually transforming for the better. And you're helping others, they start to see. That's just the beginning. Helping your family is
the second most hardest thing after helping yourself. But if you can't help your first community, how can you help the whole world? If you can't help your inner circle, you skip them, how can you help? But that's just, again, we're not here to like heal them and be like, yes. It's just more like making sure everyone's mostly okay. Right? And slowly moving there. It's not going to happen overnight. Yup, my mom's all positive now. No, it's not going to be like, sometimes it's not like they're going to change like dramatically overnight. But maybe over 5 years, they could transform because you have faith. But are you committed for that long? Or you're only committed when it's convenient? When you're feeling lucky, when the conditions are perfect. There's no such thing. So that's why you have to master yourself and look at yourself. What is your weakness? Right? What's your strength? Maybe you're not good at communicating. You have bad social skill. So what should you do? Just accept that you don't have good social skill and you have social anxiety? Yes. Hell no. Improve your weakness and strengthen it. Instead of just, yep, I just suck at talking to people. I'm weak at, that's my weakness. Right? Improve yourself. Takes time. I've waited 5 years for my adult son to treat me with respect, but it's only getting worse. Yeah, because you only wait, but you don't do your own work. Do you wait and raise your vibration, or you wait and stay disappointed? Do you wait and expect him to be better, or do you keep raising your wisdom and love and joy? There's a big difference. Wait and expect him to change, or you be the change you wish to see in your family. I'm being the change I wish I see on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick here. I can't wait for authentic people to show up and mentor each other. Instead, we show up and do it, right? I'm a grandma now and have my hands full. What are you trying to say? That because of your circumstances, you can't do the work? Well, right? What would the Buddha do? What would Jesus do? What would all the world transformators do? When there's a will, there's a way. There's a natural mystic flowing in the air. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. One thing, it's hard for your life to transform when you're more consistent at doubting than believing. Right. If you have more faith in fear, doubt, and worry than faith and possibility, and things working out is what you're gonna get, and it's going to be tested. Remember when I first started live streaming, I remember the beginning. Man, there's one person there. Is that me watching myself, or is that actually somebody there? That was 6 years ago. I started live streaming. Right? So I just treated it at one person, like we're having a one-on-one live stream. What's up? So I started talking to, they didn't respond, right? I just talked to imaginary people who I feel were my brothers, sisters, and audience there, right? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. But then it started growing. 10 viewers average. Ooh. And then I had eventually it got to around 60 view or 50, right? Then I got tested because out of nowhere, the category that I was streaming in was called ASMR. Out of nowhere, the new meta came out. It's called licking the microphone. It took over Twitch. Everywhere, just a bunch of people promoting their OF website, whatever, licking the microphone. I'm like, yo, I'm getting lost in the sea of people licking the microphone here. For real? I was like, oh, what the? So it started declining. So I had to try different ways, right? This is where Cosmorpheus came in. Welcome, Stargazer. In the past, I used to do card reading to mentor people. And people used me. Instead of improving their life, they just wanted the card reading without doing the work to improve their life. Because I gave free card readings with the intention of helping improve their life. And it was deeply accurate. So people just go. All the people wanted was to just get the reading, but they didn't do the work. And that happened to me for about 2 to 3 years of people some people came every day. Because I didn't have good boundaries. I didn't know how to be a good teacher. I knew how to help people, but I didn't know how to actually help transform people's lives. I just got the knowledge. That's why I'm like this now. Because I learned how to actually get people to exercise the knowledge rather than just, I resonate with that. Thank you. And remember, I used to do 5 hours card reading for years, right? 5 hours. Just think about it. I sat here and just did readings over and over, free, right? Donation based. But I got to a point where I matured and didn't. TikTok led me to a path where I didn't need to use the cards anymore. Thank you, Silas. I enjoy listening to what you had to say. Yeah. I just focus on authenticity and genuine love. And that's what I believe is spirituality. And so if you like the vibe, that's what it is. Authentic and genuine love. Because there is a lot of acting. Hola, saludos de México, bienvenidos. One of the first time I met you here, you did a card reading for me. That was a long time. And I stopped doing the card readings because there's too many scammers on TikTok, honestly. And a lot of, because a lot of people will try to reach out to you to sell a card reading pretending to be me. So watch out for that. So that's a sign from the universe. You're done with card reading. That's how I see it, yeah. Because when you just don't do it, then they can't. So I haven't seen anyone tell me about too many scammers nowadays. Let's see, what's a different scale? How about an Egyptian scale? Let's go to G, A, Phrygian. Do you still do card? I got 3 today, but they weren't you. Oh, okay. The main thing they ask for is, I notice that you're gifted or something, and then they try to get you, I see potential in you. I want to, right? Or whatever, right? So I think most people are aware of it now, but in the beginning, yeah, you have an amazing energy. And people would send me screenshots. Talking Monkey says, you did some great reading for me earlier, Thanet. Like, how early we talking about? I've been approached by fake you. They just watch out. I tell them they're confused because you are, yeah. And honestly, it's just bots. That's the sad part. It's like a tarot card. It's an astrology bot. Yeah, the one thing I never do is I never ask you for money. I will never beg you, and we don't do any readings. And we're gonna be cracking some jokes. And I constantly say love your damn self. A lot of these bots don't even say love your damn self. I'm like, yo, y'all not even trying out here. It's the most popular key. it only goes to G, A. Love Your Damn Self has been on my home screen for 3 years now. Yeah, brother General Seafood on Twitch. He's been subscribed to me for 6 years and 2 months. That's not dang, I've been streaming longer than that, because when I met him, it was so probably about 6.5 years I've been streaming. Yeah, this is the... So whenever I'm playing this, so that's why we're sending him that flute. Whenever. Right now my life is changing, so that's why I'm kind of just surviving for now. Because I started doing Amazon deliveries again, nighttime. But then I got other things, I have to do Sunday sound bath, and then we have to do Unity, and then my sleep time, all these things. It's kind of... So whenever I play the handpan on the keyboard like this, I visualize myself playing the actual handpan. Oh, the UFC is happening? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, it's been growing. I think recently we reached 88,000 subscribers organically. Because when I first started streaming on TikTok, they boost new content creators, right? And so yeah, it helps a lot. So now it's just been organically growing without TikTok boosting me so much, just by live streaming. And I'm so grateful for this, even though it was it cost money to get this to get the sound, not even the instrument. Because it saved me money, because one scale, that's one handpan, and one handpan of quality is in 1,000, right? This, right, the D minor, the curved D would be a D minor, pentatonic, I think, which is... You can get one from Ostimon, but it's still not, it'll be 500 or 600. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're somebody vaping, please stop vaping. It's bad for you. If you want your life to last longer and your lungs to not be so effed up, when you dissolve that smoke, it makes your lungs weak, and your lung capacity weaken, and then it's highly addictive, and you can spend on it. You could get a handpan. Anyways, that's just a side note. Thank you. You deserve all the good stuff coming here. Thank you. This Wednesday. Okay, thank you. The new flutes. Thank you, Christy. Thank you for coming by, sister. This Wednesday, the new flutes from Brazil is coming, which took 6.5 months to make. But they're super affordable, and that's why I was willing to wait. The price that I paid for these flutes, you could buy one triple drone flute. Instead, I get 6 flutes. Okay, that's all I'll say.
Let's do a little little flute for you, so you can hear the vibe. And shout out again, the Arrow Eyes merch, Arrow Eyes Spiritual Sounds. Gold, got that gold. Here we go.
How are you feeling? Welcome everybody. I hope you're no, I'm not recording right now. It's a bit more casual. But there's a lot of recorded stuff already on my Spotify, YouTube, and all these things. Guru Thanet on all platforms. Non-verbal music, basically. And I got some trap on my Spotify. But it's more shamanic. Something like this vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's only on. But on my YouTube, I focus more on lo-fi and ambient vibe, which is. Shout out to your dad. But of course, the thing that people like, Malte Martin, right? A ton of people listen to. I do. And it's an instrument that's hard to attain and play with from the heart. I like two guys on there, Malty Martin and his friend Constantine. Very good players. And the good flute player that I know, they come here. Gregory Red Wolf. Good energy, good vibes. This is actually a handpan, but they actually add in the sound of the edge of the handpan. Yeah. So it's a mixture of like hitting the middle, the side, and like some hand movement. Yeah. Of course, I think the scale that I think is makes the instrument really stand out would be like the more mystical scale. Let's see here, like F. No, I never heard of Tony Duncan. Like whatever I make, I mean, and then of course there's the person that he plays a ton of flutes on YouTube, and he sells Horizon flutes, right? But my musical inspiration, it just comes from love, honestly. I don't have really a flute inspiration. I want to say I have one, but a lot of it just comes from the heart without thinking. Yeah. But I do. Oh, what's his name? Oh, the guy on YouTube, Nature's Sound or something like that. Yeah, he just plays the one flute for an hour. And he has a bunch of nature spirit, I think. I forgot what the name was. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Are you familiar with the bone flute? Yeah, that's like Tibetan, right? My wife is asking about the funky red flute, the Helusi. The spaceship. It's really, this is a cheaper version, but the one that's real, the one that's original is made of a gourd, and it's a Chinese or Asian mountainous instrument. Yeah. And this sounds like a clarinet. So here's a, and this one is out of tune, so I don't know if I can. Actually, I can do something because we found a new scale. The Chinese scale, it's just a major pentatonic scale. It's just more like when you hear it, you're like, yup. which has a very similar characteristics to the duduk. I, of course, would like to own a duduk, but I already have so many, so that's why I resisted on getting one. You know what I mean? Actually, the Amara scale, also the Mokum Iron. Yeah. Glad you're still going. Yeah, it's my purpose, my dream. You just can't give up on your dream. I mean, I'm the type that don't know how to give up. That's why I actually got here. Maybe you can be like that too. I just love sound healing. I wanted it to be my life. Even though, like, man, how do I make it profitable? But I learned deeply, your dream have to be more than profit. Because money sometimes is not enough for you to believe in your dream. It's about something beyond you. Which is about service. Serving humanity, making a difference on the planet. It's a beautiful cause. Find your reason. They call it altruism, selflessness. But make sure you take care of yourself first before you help others. I have times when I just ain't who I want to be, but my goals. I'm not driven by profit, I want to know and share. So basically you have to get good at what you're doing and you'll figure it out, right? If I don't sound good, like if the flutes don't sound good, it's not, so I have to practice more. But then I can also get stuck in spiritual business, just get good enough to sell tickets. Hell no. I'm trying to enjoy myself. You have to dream beyond that, and that's what but everyone's different. Maybe selling ticket is enough for you. That's your dream, right? Until it changes. Because you can use anything to heal your tone of voice, flute, singing bowls, knowledge. It's more about embodying the healing. Like if you're a real one, people can feel it. It just takes time to put yourself out there and learn how to get yourself out there. It can be difficult because it's a new territory. Imagine journeying through the desert may be extremely difficult, and then you find the ocean. You're like, wait, what? And that's why they call it a leap of faith. There's a lot of risk involved, but make sure they're calculated risk. But when it's your dream, there is no calculation sometimes. Sometimes you have to take the leap of faith and the calculation just don't match. Like, it's not lucrative. You know what I mean? Things don't make sense. So sometimes the money's not there, but your inspiration and dreams are there. This is a Novation MK4. Yeah. Heard a guy say, God hears prayers, but he blesses the hands. My teacher says, if you want to get miracle, you have to do the work. Be a miracle worker. Do miracle, you get miracle, which means be of service in people's lives. That's what we're doing here. You help people, people help you back, but if you expect it, then it's conditional love. When you help people with no strings attached, it's pure. And then somehow it comes back to you. But do you have faith that it comes back? Many people don't. That's so transactional, that's so human, right? Trading. But when it comes to a universal law, it comes back to you in different ways that you don't know. And oftentimes, it comes back in a way that you need it versus what you think you want. I don't know, but I like the kind of thing it's like, This is a MIDI controller, so I could do a lot more, of course. We could jam a bit. You could. And then the new stuff. I don't really play the piano. This has a scale mode that allows me to just press anything and make it kind of sound good with practice, of course, for example. Like, I literally just started playing this like 2 months ago. and I'm grateful because it's dope. And there's a different kind of scale, right? I could use a one candle can light 1,000 candles, but when you have a dim light, you share dim light. But when you have a bright light, you help shine a bright light for other people, and they shine with you. And then a group of light workers shine together and make the world peaceful just by living their life. Right, we're adding peace to the internet. Many people will complain about how cesspool and all these brain rot. I don't use those words. It's low vibration. We just keep adding peace. And then there's the traditional minor scale. Then you can make it 432, which took me some time to learn how to, but this is 432. And then to add the bass line, I have a loop station here that you don't see. Then I press the Thank you, Surefire. Still at it, still helping people, still be the change you wish to see in the world. Positive vibes, but also dope vibes. Positive and authentic, because sometimes positive can be fake. You already know. You're like, yo, turn off the act already. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's positive to sell you a ticket. Link in the bio. Instead of just positive because of authenticity. We tired of that stuff, man. Shoot. Welcome, Shaylee. Got that interstellar vibe, huh? Maybe I should run it through the microcosm real quick here. A minor. a mini jam. Welcome. Sawasdee krab. Thank you, Andy. Catalina, Divine Light Codes. We got Sea Petals. That was a journey through sound. Yeah, we're always doing sound healing journeys in here, which is why. Okay, thank you. That's why I always make fresh music all the time. And with a loop station, you kind of have to. So I enjoy live performances, you know. Because why? It takes skill, and it's fun, and it's intuitive. Freedom, you know, you feel free. Not everything's so polished. But I mean, it is polished in the term of live music for me, at least. For years to get here. Thank you, Sister Cece. We don't have too much time. It's just about 3 minutes. I have to do a sound bath tomorrow with my brothers, sisters. Thank you for all the kind words. Thank you for all the offline donation, online donation. Thank you for all the constant support. My goal is to do this more full time. And with the time that I do Amazon deliveries again now, so while I'm doing deliveries, I'm thinking about how can I improve the music and all these things. And it's just a slow process of figuring out how to improve, right? Which the latest thing we added was that right there. So that would be in the background, for example. I just didn't add it in today. I just... Yeah. Got the wolf. Which of course I added effects to it. So it's like this. Which apparently that's the sound of it's an owl. But I transposed the audio down. Yeah. That is another owl. One is a Scoops owl. Yeah, the eagle, which is yeah. We have the wolf. Welcome, Seymour. Nice to see you again. Thank you for 100,000 likes. Also appreciate it. Thank you so much. That one is a frog croaking, which is transposed down 9 octaves. So the real sound is, yeah, I'll transpose it. That's the real sound. But then it doesn't sound dope, so I kind of lowered it. Which brings us to the end of the stream. I hope you enjoy a little ancestral ambient lo-fi music. That's my genre, apparently. I fit in it the most, even though I would. So check out my Spotify, YouTube Music, YouTube, Guru Thanet. Thank you. I just feel great when I make this kind of music, the ancestral ambient. So, yeah. Because there's so much involved, you could throw whatever on there that's shamanic and so yeah, because I realized, man, I don't fit in regular lo-fi. I need shamanic lo-fi, which is like ambient. And then I found, ancestral ambient. Shoot, that sounds dope. Ancestral. Which is what we can bring to festivals also. So in the future, you might see me at the I recorded that one for sure. I was like, man, it's sounding too good. Let me press record it real quick. Because I'm trying to jam to it while I do my Amazon delivery, you know, for real. Like, that's how I'm improving. So hopefully all of this is gonna lead me back to more music, you know. So grateful to grow with you. Grateful that you enjoy the music. I know that when it's peaceful, it's really quiet in here, just like jamming. Everyone's just like, so anyways, to wrap it up, thank you, Matt. Yeah, keep it spiritual, keep it. I want to go back to play my jam more. We need more. We cannot, no more AI music, please. We need like humans making music, and you know, so we have to create a new culture movement. Not new, but right, live music. And a lot of live music is press play nowadays, right? So AI does the work, and so it's what sells. We gotta be willing to start the grassroots. And that's why people go to these kind of events, right? Art festivals and spiritual gatherings, because you get to experiment and just be you. And so I'm grateful to find this genre. And anyways, I'll upload it when I can. So here we go. 3 ohms. Breathing in. Please love your damn self. Thank you for the shirt, Brother Arrow Eye. Check him out. Spiritual Sounds. He has a hand pan, crystal bowls, and a towering rain tower, I guess you can say. Thank you, Golden Variety. Thank you so much. I get so much out of listening to your live music and spiritual talks. Yeah. I enjoy it, and I'm grateful we can make songs in between, because listening to a song is more digestible. And I hope you have a I'll be live streaming at the park tomorrow, so tune in the middle of the day around in Houston, Texas, 2 p.m. I'll start 1:30, and we have an outdoor sound bath. So thank you for your time. Thank you for all your blessings. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, Teeny Lou. Holy Buddha Lou. Claire, thank you so much. Thank you for all the constant support over the years. And I'm still at it. You know, the spiritual thing is not an act. It's be the change you wish to see in the world. And I hope that we can be the change together. Please love your damn self. Thank you, Cece. Thank you to all the moderators. And then, the end. Shout out to Arrow Eye's wife. She